Good morning to all. Kirat, Mr. S.A. Tabriz, Assistant Professor of Computer Science.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بعاد إرم ذات العماد التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد.
Thank you. May I request all of you stand for Tamil Thai Valthu.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெருந்தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம் இயந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you. I would like to invite our beloved HOD, Mr. P. Makiran sir, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning. I deem it my honor to welcome all the illustrious persons both on the dais and off the dais. First of all, I would like to invite our energetic, ever-supporting Principal Dr. Muhammad Elias for accepting our invitation and taking part in this data science workshop program. Thank you very much, sir. I know how busy you are amidst many of your schedule. Still, you find time to honor our request and be part of this workshop, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite our ever-supporting Vice Principal Dr. Raja Muhammad Kamil, sir. In a very short time, we gave him the invitation. He accepted our invitation. Thank you very much for being part of this function, sir. Our sincere thanks and invitation goes to our Controller of Examination, Dr. Liaquat Ali Khan. Yes, sir. You know, you are very busy with your academic work and the examination department work. Still, you find time to be part of this function. So thank you very much for being part of this function. My sincere thanks and invitation goes to our resource person for the morning session, Dr. Vasumathy. She is associated with many of the events in VIT, many of the functions, and always a very busy person. But when we requested her for this workshop as a resource person, she readily agreed to be part of this function. Thank you, ma'am. She has to rush back to her college immediately after the first session. Still, she found time to take the first session SPSS for data science. Thank you very much, ma'am. As today is the workshop on data science, it is my duty to prepare you well for this workshop. Data science is the domain of study that deals with volumes of data using modern tools and techniques to find unseen patterns, derive meaningful information, and make business decisions. This data science uses complex machine learning algorithms to build predictive models. The data used for analysis can come from many different sources and presented in various formats. As with every activity, the data science has its own life cycle. Some of the stages of its life cycle are capture, maintain, process, analyze, and communicate. Each of these stages are quite distinctive and has its own impact in the overall life cycle of the data science. Some of the prerequisites that you need to be a data scientist are: you should know something about machine learning. This machine learning is the backbone of data science. Data scientists need to have a solid grasp of machine language in addition to the basic knowledge of statistics. Then you should know something about modeling. Mathematical models enables you to make quick calculations and predictions based on what you already know about the data. Then statistics. Statistics are at the core of data science. A good knowledge of statistics can help you extract more intelligence and obtain more meaningful results. And of course, programming is also needed. Some level of programming is required to execute a successful data scientist project. The most common programming languages are Python and R. Python is especially popular because of its easy-to-learn nature, and it supports multiple libraries for data science and machine learning. And last, databases. A capable data scientist need to understand how databases work, how to manage them, and how to extract data from them. In addition to the above 5 basic things that you need, you should have a curious and result oriented with exceptional industry specific knowledge and communication skills that allow you to explain highly technical results to your non-technical counterparts. You should possess a strong quantitative background in statistics as well as programming knowledge with a focus on data warehousing, mining, and modeling. Yes, I briefed you what is required to be as a data scientist and what are you going to learn in this workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite our beloved principal, Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
In the name of Allah, most beneficent, most merciful, most respected resource person of this forenoon session, Dr. Vasumathy, Associate Dean, Vellore Institute of Technology, Vellore, my esteemed friend, Dr. S. Raza Muhammad Kamil, the Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator of this institution, Head of the Department of Computer Science, Professor Magidan, beloved Controller of Examinations, Dr. F. Liaquat Ali Khan, learned faculty members, my dear student friends, I welcome you all for this wonderful session with Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Let peace and blessings of Almighty Allah be upon all of us. Dear friends, knowledge updation is the essential requirement till the life of an individual. Whether a person lives for 70 years, 80 years, whatever it may be, unless and until he or she acquires update knowledge forever, he or she will definitely survive in this world. This is the era of information technology. This is the era of high tech. And unless we develop our skills to the level of the present day requirement, present day industrial and societal need, it is very, very difficult to survive for an individual. Obtaining a degree, particular degree, is the minimum qualification for competing yourself in a competitive examination. It is only a get pass, that's all. With your attitude, with your numerical ability, with your knowledge, and with your extraordinary efforts, you are going to survive. This is common for all, not only for you, it includes me also. Therefore, what is required? We have to upgrade our knowledge. We have to upgrade our knowledge and update our knowledge then and there. It is not enough, I have studied a particular degree, a particular program, and I'll work with that forever. Unless and until upgradation is not done, updation is not done, it is very, very difficult to survive. There are several programs which has been introduced by the University Grants Commission, by the different universities, coping the need of the present day society or industrial, whatever it may be. That is why several universities have been introducing data science courses, BSc data science program, and we too have applied for that, and by the grace of Almighty, the Affiliation Commission has visited this institution last week, and they have recommended for starting of the BSc data science program from the coming academic year, that is 22-23. It is a little bit, there is a little bit difference between the computer science and the data science. Data science is a composite material of both the computer science and the statistics. Therefore, the job opportunities which creates for a data science degree holder is little bit higher at present. Therefore, keeping in mind the knowledge updation and providing the new courses to the young generation, our beloved management has taken effort to introduce this program from the coming academic year. What APJ Abdul Kalam sir has rightly said, learning provides creativity. Creativity provides thinking, and thinking provides knowledge. Ultimately, knowledge provides you better opportunities. Therefore, in order to provide better opportunities to settle earliest in your career, these are the measures taken. Your resource person is a specialist in the statistical package, how the softwares are to be utilized for analyzing the data. I recall in 2003-04, When I was doing my PhD at Madras University, I have collected the data from the entrepreneurs, but for the calculation of data, since the data was very enormous, the manual data calculation was very difficult, and at that time SPSS package has been recently introduced, and I was not aware of the package, the software, how to use it. I paid 10,000 rupees in 2003, went to Bangalore for 8 days training program. I learned how to use that SPSS package. Then I myself feed the data by using that particular software and analyzed all the data with the help of that SPSS package. Why I am telling this is, when you spend your money, when you spend your valuable time, go to different cities for learning a particular, what is called technique, then it has value. When all the services are provided at your doorstep at no cost, the value may be lesser. Why I am telling this is, today our research person is an expert in that particular field, and she is going to explain you the data SPSS for data sciences. And when you upgrade your knowledge, when you have practical demonstration, even hands-on training program is also conducted, you will be amazing to extract the analysis results in a fraction of seconds. I have introduced SPSS. We have authorized version of SPSS in our commerce lab. It has been introduced in the research methodology paper for the PhD, MPhil and PG programs offered in this college. Our commerce boys are using the SPSS. They are analyzing their own result. Therefore, it has been extended, the facilities has been extended to all the young minds, whether he studies history or computer science, whatever it may be. He has to upgrade his knowledge and he has to learn all technical, what is called ability, then only he may flourish or he may settle in his future career. Therefore, with this intention, today's program has been organized on data science. Hands-on training will be given to you. 2 resource person, they are really expert. The morning session, madam will handle you, and in the afternoon session, Dr. Ganesan is going to engage you. You will enjoy and you will learn a lot of things from them. I wish this particular program a very, very grand success. I wish you all best of luck. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite our Vice Principal, Dr. Raja Muhammad Kamil, sir, to deliver the address for gathering.
Most respected Principal of this renowned institution, Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas sir, distinguished resource person of this one-day workshop, Dr. Vasumathy Madam, Associate Dean of VIT University, the Head of the Department of Computer Science, Professor Mailan, my friend and Controller of Examination, Dr. F. Liaquat Ali Khan, the staff members of Computer Science, Kader Maidin, Nawaz Basha, and others, my dear students and participants, Assalamu alaikum, very good morning to you all. First of all, I express my sincere greetings to the head of the department and the staff members and the students for conducting such a wonderful workshop on data science and with hands-on training. Really, it is a very useful program that has been conducted with the sole aim of providing employment as soon as you finish your graduation. Because as far as my knowledge is concerned, the data science is a most sought after course nowadays. Abundant job opportunities are available. I found that in a newspaper there are 27 lakh jobs are available throughout the world as per the statistics of IBM. Probably it will be most reliable source I know. So these are the things, the positive things you must learn, that it is a great opportunity for you to equip yourself, to learn a lot, not only from this seminar. You must follow your efforts. You must proliferate your knowledge. Make yourself equipped with all the updated versions of languages. Because I feel that the data science analysts or data scientists are the multifaceted personalities, because in addition to their computer science knowledge, they must also have known mathematics, statistics, and also business management. So these are all the knowledge, or widespread knowledge, every data scientist should have. That is, definitely they will have. That is the point of conducting this wonderful seminar. I hope that you will enjoy the seminar and you will make yourself equipped with that. It will be much beneficial, because the resource person is very efficient person from a reputed institution. I hope every one of you will learn a lot from this. Thanks for the opportunity. I wish for the grand success of this one-day workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request our beloved principal, Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas sir, to present a shawl to chief guest, Dr. A. Vasumathy madam. Thank you, sir. I request our beloved HOD, Mr. P. Magiran sir, to present a shawl our beloved principal, Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas sir.
Rather, I request our vice principal, sir, to honor the principal.
I would like to invite introduction to speech Mr. B. Junaid Ahmad, Assistant Professor of Computer Science.
I begin with the name of Allah, the Lord of Universe. Honorable Secretary and Correspondents of this esteemed institution, Janab L.M. Munir Ahmad Sahib, Admirable Chief of the century-old institution, respected Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas sir, most respected Vice Principal, Dr. Raza Muhammad Kamil sir, and Control of Examinations, respected resource persons of today's program, Dr. Vasumathy madam and Dr. Ganesan sir, our beloved head of the department, respected P. Magiran sir, and respected teaching and non-teaching staff members of on the days and off the days, and technical team members, dear students, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. It gives me a great pleasure to introduce a resource person, Dr. Vasumathy madam. On behalf of the college, on behalf of the department, on behalf of everyone present here, I extend my sincere thanks to her. Despite of her busy schedule, routine works and commitments, who have accepted our invitation and present here to share data science knowledge with us. She has been serving as Professor cum Dean of VIT University Vellore. She has more than 25 years of teaching experience. Under her guidance, 3 scholars awarded PhD degree and 4 scholars are currently doing PhD. She has presented more than 100 research papers in various national and international journals. She has completed 1 MHRD funded programs. She has been invited as a resource person, guest lectures of various engineering colleges and universities. She has a member of various editorial board. Dear students, if you want to study on demanding technology courses like data science, cloud computing and big data, machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, likewise, you have to spend lakhs of rupees. Therefore, our department has been taking effort every year to impact new knowledge on current technologies. We have been organizing every year 2 or 3 programs and invite subject experts from the different colleges and universities. This because of the students to be get benefited from this program. On the line, this program is organized and imparting both theoretical and practical knowledge to students. I am extremely hopeful that this workshop is also be great success like past others. I request your support and cooperation to make this memorable and successful event. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Chief Guest Dr. A. Vasumathy Madam to share a few words.
A very good morning to one and all. The young, energetic mind people, those who are sitting here, very good morning. Yeah. Thank you for the opportunity given me to present SPSS. I am going to take 1.5 hours. I will not bore you. I'll explain SPSS concept with the business case studies. Okay. I would like to thank Mohammad Hilia sir, principal, correspondent Mohammad Munir Ahmad sir, vice principal sir, and COE, HOD sir, Magiran sir, for the opportunity given me to share my knowledge and thoughts with you. See, Abdul Kalam, I am not very good orator like who and all spoke here. Always the people will talk more, will do more. So I'll talk less and I'll do less also. Kindly bear with me for 1.5 hours. Abdul Kalam, he said that everyone you know Abdul Kalam, no? He born, brought up in a village. He studied in a government school. He struggled a lot to come up in his life. He said that everyone will have equal talent. Whether we will have equal talent? He said everyone will not have equal talent, but we have equal opportunity to learn. I am going to ask, you know how many students you have with you are studying in Islamia College, UG? How many of you know that? Anyone? UG program. How many UG programs? 13 UG programs. Islamia College conducts 13 UG programs and 2,731 students are studying along with you. So -1. I would like to thank Ilyas sir. Actually, he is inculcating learning in his, not only with students, staff also. He is asking his staff to learn every day one Tamil word. So learning is not a temporary process, it should be a continuous process. You have to learn always. And you say that how SPSS it will be useful. Definitely I'll say that how many of you have a LinkedIn account? Very few. Others, kindly please log in and register your LinkedIn account. You just see, sir said for data science course, you have AI, IoT, machine learning, data science is the booming buzzwords for corporate digital era. See, if you see in IBM, you have lakhs of jobs opportunities available in IBM for data scientists. Kindly register in LinkedIn, and you don't think that this SPSS software, how it will be helpful. If you become a data scientist, any business problem you can analyze and you have to give a proper decision. For that data science, it will be highly helpful. I am going to teach today SPSS software with a lot of case studies. If you want, you can refer Google or YouTube. After that, you can have hands-on experience and you will have a great learning. Thank you once again for all the dignitaries who is sitting on the dais and professors who is sitting off the dais. Thank you.
Our next section will be a technical session. Thank you very much.
Salim, guys.
I'll not take. So 2 minutes. I don't have habits. No problem.
Tea is ready for you. You just take 5 to 10 minutes and come back.
program graduates, not even 4-year program, because they have to pay more. And these people, they are identifying a talented mind among 3-year PG program. See, if you want to find the relationship, suppose assume that after joining as a data science analyst, you say that yes, I know how to work with SPSS software. Most of the companies, they are using SPSS software for analyzing their business problems. So first case I am going to teach, this is the Pizza Hut case. Correlation, you can find a correlation. This is sales. Here sales depends upon various factors, that is advertisement costs. If you spend more on advertisement costs, if the pizza company, they want to identify whether they have to invest more on sales. Even before 30 years, I was sitting like you with lot of dreams, achieving something in my life. I was sitting like you people in Arts and Science College. You don't think that if you are studying in Arts and Science College, it is not a sin. Definitely those brains are work very faster than working in private university and government university. Most of the people, those who are studying in Arts and Science College, their life, if you see that, they after 10 years you will be in excellent position. So please learn today. Whatever you have to learn, you are going to apply one day in your life. I have in my Facebook account 5,000 alumni are there in my Facebook account. 1997, I taught for first student at Priyadarshini Engineering College. He is working BE, computer science class. When I went, they used to rag me because after immediately my MBA, I joined there. The first batch student, he is working in Exaware at Australia. Exaware at Australia, he said that, why can't you come and join in my organization? I said, no, I don't want to work under my student. I want to produce many students like you, so I like this profession. So what you have, you are learning, it will be very helpful throughout your career. Maybe after 5 years, you will inbox me in my Facebook. I'll tell at the end of my session what is my Facebook ID. At the end of 5 or 10 years, you will say that, yes ma'am, I have learned this concept on your workshop on this day. I am using for my organization today. You will inbox me. I will say reply to your inbox also. This is the first case study. Pizza Hut. Actually, I used to move in my class, and I don't mind. Change is always permanent. I'll stand here and I'll talk. This Pizza Hut company, they have identified 15 locations where they have different outlets. If you take that Bangalore, if you have K.A.Puram, they have 15 outlets. If you have Electronic City, they have another 20 outlets. Suppose if you take that pizza, you have Domino's and Pizza Hut, Pizza Corner, you have different competitors for pizza. Okay. Here, the company data scientist, you want to identify for sales. What is the important independent variable? Sales is the dependent variable. You have remaining is independent variable. What are the other independent variable? You have advertisement costs, delivery boys, varieties, outlets, competitors, customer. So you have one dependent variable. What is the dependent variable? Sales. How many independent variable you have? 6 independent variable. What are the 6 independent variable? Advertisement costs, delivery boys, varieties, outlets, competitor, customer. You want to find sales as more relationship with which independent variable? You have 6 independent variable. Out of 6 independent variable, sales has relationship with which more independent variable? Suppose if sales is more related with advertisement costs, if you increase your advertisement, your sales also increases. Then you can increase your advertisement. Already if you advertise in TV, now you can advertise in newspaper if you have not advertised in newspaper, because you know that advertisement has more relationship with sales. We don't know. We got the data from one pizza outlets at Bangalore. This is the data, live data. They want to identify. They have given our students say assignment. You please identify. These are the important independent variable. You tell us either sales which is related with advertisement costs or delivery boys. Whether we have to increase delivery boys, then our sales will increase. Or if we increase a variety of pizzas, then our sales increases. So being a management student, kindly advise with this data. So data scientist student or computer science student, you should know how to use. This is the package is called SPSS package, which is available in website Google. You can download this SPSS software. You are from SPSS Incorporation. You have 15 days students free trial version. After, at the end of workshop, already I told you that you can download. You have hands-on experience. I'll tell Magellan sir, future if time permits, I'll take same batch of students to computer lab. I'll teach you, I'll give you the data, I'll teach you one case study, how to analyze and interpret. Immediately you can have hands-on experience. Due to lack of time today, I am teaching a different statistical tools, how we can apply in business problem. Because I did MSc Mathematics and MBA Finance, so always I use my mathematics knowledge in business. What you have to do, first, you should know how to import the data from your computer where you have saved. For that, what you have to do, this go to file, open data. I have data analysis workshop. I have saved this file in Excel file. So software will import either SPSS spreadsheet or Excel spreadsheet from the folder where you have saved. It can export. You have to export the file. Click here. If it is your SAV file, that is SPSS spreadsheet, then it will be SAV file. Wantedly I saved Excel file for correlation and regression. I saved some other data as SAV file. So you should know the software can import the data either Excel spreadsheet or SPSS spreadsheet. So I am exporting SPSS spreadsheet from my folder to Excel. So you have to use here Excel. This is text. You have to use Excel. Excel is there. I have here multiple correlation analysis input. Then if it is in sheet 1, I have to click sheet 1. Then automatically it will come. Now listen, I want to find sales. Sales is the dependent variable. How many independent variables are there for this case study? 6. Sales is related with advertisement costs, delivery boys. Whether it is, I told you that correlation coefficient value lies between -1 to +1. If it is 0 to 0.5, if the value lies between 0 to 0.5, there is a positive correlation between sales and all 6 independent variables. If you have positive values, the values lies between 0 to 0.5. If the value lies between 0 to -0.5, there is a negative correlation between sales and advertisement costs. If you increase advertisement costs, the public are not happy with your advertisement. They got irritation about your advertisement. They will not buy your product. So you have to find out, if you increase advertisement costs, your sales is decreasing, then you have to check the quality of advertisement and mode of advertisement, which mode you are advertising. Whether if you are advertising in newspaper and your target respondent is like you people, young, energetic, dynamic people, No use, because you people, this generation are not spending more time on reading newspaper instead of surfing in Facebook, social media or Instagram. So if the target respondent is youth, if your advertisement in a right platform, so that the sales may increase. So what you have to do, first I'm going to teach correlation. What is the correlation coefficient value? Lies between -1 to +1. If it is 0 to 0.5, there is a positive correlation between two variables. If it is 0.5 to 1, there is a high positive correlation between two variables. Among 6 independent variables, I'm going to find which variable has more relationship with sales. Sales is the dependent variable. Okay. For that, what I am going to do, analyze, you have correlate, bivariate. Today what I am going to teach, everything is multivariate. Here software, it mentions software people, those who have developed the software, they are not strong in statistics, they have developed. Here sales, and you have 4 types of scale. Before going to type of tools, different tools, you should know 4 type of scales. You have nominal scale, don't say that Nadra scale, all this. That is the brand of company manufacturing physical scale. In data scientists, you should know these 4 basic types of scale. You have nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, ratio scale. Dhoni, he will have, when he play cricket, what is the number behind his t-shirt? 7. What is the number behind Virat Kohli? 18. See, Dhoni number behind that is 7 and Virat Kohli is how much? 18. You cannot say that Virat Kohli is a double power, super power than Dhoni. We cannot say. We have to say that one number is assigned to a person. If you say the number can identify who is the person belongs to. That is called what? Nominal scale. If you assign male is 1 and female is 2, just only the number. You are assigning the number, there is no relation with the number and the category. Nominal scale is also called as categorical scale. So before going to use statistical tools, you should know which scale, which statistical tool you have to use. For nominal scale, you have male, all demographic profile of the target respondents are nominal scale. You have gender, age, income, everything will come under nominal scale. What is ordinal scale? I ask you, what prefer you to join BSc Computer Science at Islamia College? Why you prefer to join? Why you joined at Islamia College for pursuing your BSc Computer Science degree? You will say that what are the different attributes attracts you to join? You will say that excellent faculty, and you will have excellent infrastructure, you will have excellent teaching learning experience, and there is an opportunity that if I studied BSc Computer Science here, I may get seat in MSc Computer Science also here. So, and I may score good marks if I join in Islam. These are the various attributes. If I ask you to rank the person who is ranking second row, second guy, it will be different from third row, second guy. The preference, it may varies from one person to another person. If any question is asked in a ranking, that is called what? Ordinal scale. So you have learned 2 scale, not Nadra scale. What are the 2 scale? Nominal scale and ordinal scale. I am asking you at the end of my class, my workshop, rate my workshop. You will say that you have Likert 5-point scale. I will ask you to rate my session at the end of my session. You will say that highly satisfied, satisfied, neutral, dissatisfied, highly dissatisfied. He may say that highly satisfied, Another person may say that highly dissatisfied. So that is called what? Interval scale. You cannot measure how much a person is highly satisfied rather than satisfied. You cannot quantify. That is called what? Interval scale. So I taught 3 scale. What are the 3 scale? Nominal, ordinal, interval. 4th one is ratio scale. What is the ratio scale? I hope that everyone you are studying in semester. You will get cups, correct? What is cup? What is cup? You will ask, dude, how much cups you have this semester, last semester? What is meaning of cup? Your language. Computer language, you have program as well as this. You will say students language, dude, how much cups you got in this semester? What is the meaning of cups? Very good. REF. So last semester, how many cups you have? And this semester, how many cups? If it is reduced or increase. Listen. What is the temperature last week? What is the temperature this week? Definitely there is an increase. If you compare one data or if you take that sales, what is last month sales and this month sales? If it is increase or decrease, if you compare the present data with past and future, then it is called ratio scale. I taught 4 scale. What are the 4 scale? Nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio. Okay. For correlation, there is a thumb rule. You can find correlation will fit for dependent variable must be an interval scale and all independent variables also a interval scale. Then you can use correlation, that is the best fit. Or you can use correlation, both dependent and independent must be a nominal scale. What we have is a nominal scale, categorical scale. And you have dependent variable must be a nominal scale and independent variable must be a interval scale or vice versa. Dependent variable must be an interval scale, independent variable may be a nominal or interval. This is the thumb rule for correlation. I am going to find out in this case study, please listen, which independent variable have more related with dependent variable. After seeing this data, you cannot get. If you use software, SPSS, that is statistical package for social science, if you use this software, you can find out. Now, you have Pearson, call Pearson correlation coefficient, Spearman correlation coefficient. Call Pearson, it takes the data as such, whereas in Spearman, software itself, it rank the data and after that it find the relationship. Always you can click Pearson or Spearman. I told you what is the correlation coefficient, minimum and maximum value. Minimum is what? -1, maximum +1. If we are getting any other value, the data entry itself wrong. Okay. And now options. I don't require. If you want average, you want to find what is the average sales, average advertisement cost, that you can click. I don't require. See here, I got the output. From the output, can you say you have 6 independent variable? Which independent variable have more relationship with a dependent variable sales? Can you say from this? Can you say from this, anyone? You have 6 independent variable. What are the 6 independent variable? You have advertisement cost, delivery boys, varieties, outlets, competitor, customer. For sales, which independent variable have more relationship? Anyone quick? You take first row. What are the values? What is the highest value? First row, sales. Pearson correlation value. What is highest? Outlet 0.952. So this pizza company, if they increase more outlet, their sales may increase. You can find the relationship between only two variable, that is last row guys please, sales and advertisement cost. Okay, I want to find, this is, you can find the relationship. What is the value? You have 0.89, 0.952. There is a positive or high positive. High positive correlation between two variables. Okay. And next, I am going to teach, this is multiple correlation. You have one dependent variable and many independent variable. Second one, I am going to teach you multiple regression analysis. What is multiple regression analysis? The dependent variable must be a interval scale. In multiple regression analysis, the dependent variable must be a interval scale and independent variable may be a nominal or interval scale. Sales is the data we have. Same data I am going to take. This is the data. Analyze. You have regression, linear. Always dependent variable, you have to click the dependent variable. What is the dependent variable out of 6? Sales. Advertisement cost. That is independent variable. You have enter. If you have enter, the software will take dependent variable. How many independent variables are there? All 6 independent variables in the software. If you take forward, the software will take one by one the important independent variable which has more impact on dependent variable. Whereas backward, the software will drop unimportant independent variable one by one. Okay. Now, I am going to enter statistics. You have model fit. Continue. First correlation, I found what are the two variables are highly related. What we found? Outlets and sales are highly related. Okay, highly correlated. Highly correlated. Now I am going to find which has more impact on dependent variable, which independent variable has more impact on sales. Either advertisement cost has more impact on sales. If I increase 1% or 10% on advertisement, how much percentage on sales may increase or decrease? That I can find out. If I increase one outlet, what will be my sales? How it affects my sales? If I increase one outlet in Krishnarajapuram, or we take Newtown. This is the Newtown. Pizza, you take Domino's. They have one outlet at Newtown in Vanimbadi, another outlet near to Pirideshni Engineering College. Okay. So, if they increase one more outlet, if they want to launch in Islamia Women's College, whether the sales may increase or decrease. So, which variable, independent variable has more impact on dependent variable? For that we have to use multiple regression. And now options, you have all this. Continue. Okay. Analyze. You have analyze. After that, regression, linear, I got the output. You have significance. What is this significance value? For example, what is your name? Nafis. Okay. Nafis and myself, we both are going to CL Road, no? Actually, I worked here and I stayed here for 2-3 years, so I know the places. Nafis and myself, we both are going to CL Road. Okay. We are buying fruits. Okay. If in the basket, if you have 100, we take that which fruit you Nafis you like? Apple. Okay. I also like apple. We both are going to CL Road to buy apple from fruit seller. You assume that what is the price of apple 1 unit? Depends upon the 1 unit. I didn't ask 1 kg. 1 unit of apple depends upon the quality of apple and size of apple. Okay. The price of apple depends upon what? Quality, size, availability also. If you don't have availability, you will not. So the price is the dependent variable. What are the independent variable? Size of the apple, quality of apple, availability of apple, quantity how much you will get. If there is huge demand, the price will be more like our petrol price. Okay, there is a huge demand, supply is less. Now listen, we both are going to CL Road. Nafis is asking 10 apples. 1 apple you assume that 20 rupees, the seller is saying that 20 rupees. Nafis is buying 10 apples. So what is that basket price? Apple 10, which consists of 10 apples. 20 into 10, 200. If 1 apple is rotten condition, out of 10, 1 apple is not good quality. Nafil is very great, broad-minded. He will buy 10 apples by paying 200 rupees. He is accepting the lot at 99% significance, confidence level, 1% significance level. He is accepting the lot, 99% confidence level. What is the error level? 1%. I'll buy, if Nafis, you know the value of money because his parents are working nicely and giving money, so you know more value of money. If I go, the lady is very poor, old lady, and out of 100 apples, suppose assume that I am buying 100 apples. Out of 100 apples, 5 apples are in rotten condition. How much I have to pay to her for 100 apples? 2000 rupees. I am accepting that 100 apples at what is my confidence level? 95% confidence level. What is the significance level? 5% is the significance level. He is accepting the lot at 99% confidence level at 1%. Don't say Nafis and Vasumathy madam in future. Remember the concept. Okay. So you know what is the confidence level and significance level. Here the significance level is 0.00. If the significance level is more than 0.05, we have hypothesis. What is meant by hypothesis? We'll say that whatever the fruits available in CL Road is good quality. That is called hypothesis. There is no significant difference in the quality of fruits available in CL Road in different shop. That is the hypothesis. I can accept the hypothesis at 95% confidence level. Even some shops, they are not giving a good quality also. I'll say if out of 10 shops, 9 shops, if they are giving good quality, I am accepting my hypothesis at 90% confidence level and 10% significance level. Here, if you get significance value is 0.0, it means what? The regression model has good fit. If the significance value is less than 0.05, the regression model has good fit. Yes, This model will be helpful to find the impact of independent variable on dependent variable. It has what? Very good fit. And next you have to write the regression equation. Y is the sales. Y sales, you have constant minus 9.855 plus 0.807 into advertisement cost plus 1.265 into delivery boys. Like this you have to write a regression equation. In regression you find out which coefficient, B coefficient you have highest value. Which coefficient you have highest value? Competitor is 2.053. And what you have minus? Listen, what it means. Suppose assume that Domino's is conducting this study. Even one competitor enter in their area. This area ulla varadu. Okay. Even if they enter one competitor in their area, even though their sales increases, because people are happy with the taste of Domino's pizza. Even 100 people enter as a competitor, their sales may increase. If the competitor increases, their sales also increases. So they should not worry about whether the competitor increase. If the competitor increased, they should not worry. That is the interpretation you will get. You see that here varieties. If Domino's, if they increase variety, their sales will be less. They should not, I am giving example of Domino's. Don't go to Domino's outlet. Our Vasumathy madam taught, if you increase variety, your sales may decrease. Don't say that. They will put me in consumer code. Okay, it will be reverse. They will say that consumer is propagating a wrong impression about the company. Okay, I'll have to pay money. Don't say that. Okay, for example, I said, if Domino's, if they increase variety, how many people you tasted Domino's pizzas? How many varieties are there? Can you know? What is your favorite variety? Chicken, veg cheese pizza, veg club cheese pizza. You have different varieties. Okay. So, listen, that particular pizza company, don't mind, I am teaching during your lunchtime pizza. Okay. I am instigating your food interest. Okay, now listen. If this company, this Pizza Hut company, if they increase variety, it has negative impact on sales. If they increase variety, sales may reduce. So they should not increase variety. They have to, if more competitors are enter into their area, even though their sales will be more. If, if one competitor enters in that 1%, listen, already if you have, you take that 50 competitors are there in their area. 1% increase, 51% of 50, how much? 1% of 50, how much? 5. 5 is 10%. 1% is 0.5. If one competitor increases, you will have 2% increase in sales. The present sales, if you have, suppose assume that 1 lakh, it will be increased 1 lakh 2,000. 2%, sorry, 1 lakh 1,000. 2% is 2,000 only, sorry. 1 lakh 2,000 is the increase in sales. If one competitor increases, 2% increases in sales. Here, if you introduce one variety, additional variety, 1% of drop will be there in sales. So this way you can interpret. And next, I am going to say one more case study, that is discriminant analysis. You can see discrimination in your class, discrimination in your home. How many of you have opposite gender siblings? Opposite gender siblings. How many of you have opposite gender? You will see at home itself more discrimination from your parents. Correct? Yes or no? I am going to teach now discriminant analysis. How we are going to discriminate your customer. Okay? Luckily you are studying in male college, so you will not see discrimination, much more discrimination from faculty. If it is co-ed, definitely somewhat, not high percentage, you will have somewhat discrimination from faculty. Even those who are, again you have correlation, those who are highly experienced, their discrimination power is very less. That is, both are highly correlated or negatively correlated. Negatively correlated. Those who have more experience, they will not discriminate the student more. Okay, they will treat all the students equally. Now I am going to teach a discriminant analysis. Listen, what is the case? First case, you remembered everyone. What is the first case? What is the first case? What is the heading of first case? Pizza. Pizza product. Sales is the dependent variable, and you have 6 independent variable. I taught both correlation, multiple correlation and multiple regression. I am going to teach now discriminant analysis. This I am going to teach with another case. What is that? Listen. You have which bank inside here? Canara Bank. Suppose assume that Indian Bank, or you take Canara Bank. Canara Bank, they want to give credit card to all students, the present students. Assume that. But my suggestion, don't go for credit card. Always you should have debit card. Don't go for credit card. Assume that they are going to distribute a credit card to all the students. You have to apply for that. They want to discriminate the student who is high risk student, who is low risk student. What is high risk student? The person will use the credit money and they will not return the credit card amount. That is high risk student. Who is low risk student? For that, what they have to do? They may collect data from Indian Bank of VAT. They have database. They have given a credit card to students. They have given for computer science students. They have given for EEE student. I don't know whether they have given or not. It is none of my business. You assume that this is the case. Okay. And you can use this, Canara Bank can use Indian Bank applicants' data, and they can discriminate the applicants of Canara Bank. The students are high risk student or low risk student. That I am going to explain by using discriminant analysis. Okay. And now you have data. Analyze, go to data, file, open, you have data, I have in folder, here I have data, here discriminant analysis. This is the, we have not taken from student, this is the data from public. Okay. Listen, already I told you, Canara Bank, you take that employees here, they are going to give for faculty members. You assume that faculty members. Canara Bank is going to give credit card for faculty members, those who are working in Islamia College. They collected data from Indian Bank VAT. who and all applied for credit card. You have low risk, high risk. Only what is the thumb rule for discriminant analysis? The dependent variable, you should have only two options. You can discriminate the customer into either low risk customer or high risk customer. Okay. Independent variable, age is very important. If you are giving a credit card to the employee who is going to get retirement next month, the possibility of returning the money if he borrow more money using the credit card, it will be very less. So age is the independent variable, and their monthly income. When you give credit card, even I'll get every day one call from one bank. They'll say that you will be selected as a golden credit card and a bronze credit card. I'll say that if I buy your credit card, I cannot buy gold and bronze. So I have policy. Please have the policy. Don't use credit card in your life. Okay. And years of marriage. How many years after how many years they are married and still they are living together. Okay. Now this plays a major role. Suppose assume that after years of marriage, suppose if they have 2 years, 3 years, means starting after the marriage to please the other better off, they will spend more, their income is less, they will spend more, they will use more credit card. So they may be a high risk customer. The returning rate of amount, it will be very less. If years of marriage is after years of marriage is more, after getting married, number of years they are living together, they have to give responsible to arrange a marriage for kids or spend money for family members for their education. Again, risk will be more. So we have to find out which I can discriminate my customer into low risk or high risk based upon their age, income and years of marriage. That I can do. What I have to do? Listen, analyze, you have classify, analyze, classify, discriminant. I have to group. Which I have to group? What is my dependent variable? Category of risk, low risk or high risk. How many categories should be there? You have discriminant analysis, two methods. One is classification and prediction. Another one is attribute based perceptual mapping. That I'll teach you later if I come for future class. Here you have to define how many options are there. How many options? Low risk, high risk, 2. So I have to define minimum is 1, maximum is 2. Continue. Then age. Listen, under function coefficient always I have to click unstandardized. Under classify I have to click summary table. Continue. Okay. Listen. See, you have Wilks lambda. Wilks lambda value is 0.372. Listen, if the Wilks lambda value lies between 0 to 1, if 0, always the Wilks lambda value lies between 0 to 1. If it is 0 to 0.25, the discriminant power is more. If closer to 0, the discriminant power is what? More. The data is sufficient. You can discriminate your newly applicant. Either he will be a low risk applicant or high risk applicant. You can the discriminant power is what? More. If the value is closer to 0, the discriminant power is what? More. If the value is closer to 1, the discriminant power is less. Whether we can discriminate the customer correctly or not. Power is more or less? More or less? More or less? because the value is what? Closer to 0. You have to see here standardized coefficient value among these, among 3 variable, which is highest? Age. So age has more impact on discriminating the customer is low risk or high risk. Age is the important independent variable when compared to years of marriage and income. Okay. And now you have function group centroids. Listen, if you substitute, you have to write the equation. You can classify, listen, you can classify 94.4% of values correctly, not all. We have 18 data we have collected. 94.4 means 95% of 18. Maybe 16 data you can classify clearly. If you have customer 16 customer, you can classify either is a high risk customer or low risk customer. You have to form a equation. This is the equation. Y equal to constant minus 8.675 plus 0.159 into years of marriage, 0.000 into income, and 0.194. You see here 0.194, which has more value when compared to income as well as years. Already I told you. Age has more impact on discriminating the customer whether he is a high risk customer or low risk customer. So age is the important. Suppose assume that if you substitute any age of your new applicant, maybe 40 years, 40, and his years of marriage is 10 years, you can classify, if you will get the value between 1.225 to minus 1.225. If you substitute, you will get the value between this. If the value near to 1.225, then he is a low risk customer, you can distribute the credit card. If the value near to minus 1.225 is a high risk customer, you have to reject the applicant. This way you can classify your existing customer by collecting the data of old customer from some other bank. Okay. This is discriminant analysis. I am going to teach one more. With that I will stop. The one more analysis is conjoint analysis. Listen, how many of you like paint? Paint. Which brand you like? Asian, Nippon. That advertisement is irritating advertisement. Will you accept my null hypothesis at 95% or 99%? Okay, that advertisement is the Nippon advertisement is highly, you have the toy, no, is a irritating toy. Irritating, it is not a pleasant. Listen, I will not take another, I'll conclude with another 15 minutes, okay. When you are buying a paint, what attracts you to buy a paint? What you will see? Color. First one is what? Color. Then size of the paint, price of the paint. Color, size, price. Listen, suppose if you get a job in Asian paint company, you can suggest your franchisor which combination of paint. You have different color. We'll take cream, blue, green. Different size. 1 liter, 5 liter, 10 liter. Different price. Listen, 1 liter, always the paint price somewhat higher than per liter of 5 liters. 5 liters if you buy, per liter price of 5 liter, it will be lesser than if you buy single liter. Okay. So, which price, which color of paint, which size of paint if you buy or if you keep more in stock, customer will buy more. That we can find out by using conjoint analysis. Okay. Now listen. You have file, open, data, this is the data. How I'll get the data? I'll show the file. Instead of talking, if I show the file, you will understand nicely. This is the coding. You have to code the data like this. I'll open the file. How I coded, I'll tell you. This is the case study. I said life of the paint, 3 years it gives life, 4 years, 5 years. Price is what? 50, 60, 70. Color green, blue, cream. How many combinations you will have? How many combinations? Then you are not good in maths. How many combinations? Not good in maths. You have 3, 3, 3. So 27 combinations. You will have what? 27 combinations. Suppose assume that 3 years, a paint will give 3 years life, 50 rupees per liter, 50 rupees per liter, and you will have a green color paint. This is one combination. Second combination, 3 years, 50 rupees, which color? Blue. So how many combinations? 27 combinations. I am going to say which is the best combination the paint franchise company should keep in their stock, so that they will get more sales. Their profit should be more and loss should be less. Which paint they should not keep more stock, which combination they should not keep more stock, so that the profit will be more, loss will be less. Can you find out? This is the advantage of software. I am teaching you with small data, real time. You can, for your organization, if you join in a company, you can do with big data analytics. Big data, you have 1 lakh data, you can do it. You will have software. If you use enterprise resource planning ERP software, Hindustan Liver company, they have 1 crore data. So data handling, you will have a different data department. They will handle the data with 1 crore. They have data, indigenous data and export data. So they will compare, they will find out which region and which territory they will get maximum sales. So this is the case study. With this case study, I'll stop. You can go for your prayer. I'll explain what I said. Using conjoint analysis, you can find out the best combination. Which combination, if you have more stock in your storeroom, so that your sales will be more, profit will be more. Which combination, if you store less in your storeroom, your profit will be more and loss will be less. For that, what I have to do? Listen, I have to give the coding. How many combinations are there? 27 combinations. See, the first combination is what? 5, 50 green. Second combination, what is 4? 4 years. The paint will give maximum life is what? 4 years. 4, 50 green. So like that I have how many combinations? You should have rating, last column, reverse. You have to code like that 27. You people, you like code. Once you join, both the knees are working in Accenture and TCS, testing, coding. I used to ask, what kind of work? They are saying it is very hectic. Every time coding, we are copying from Google. Already they have for different projects, will copy and will customize for our British Telecom project or Bank of America project. Some coding will be available. We'll copy the coding and customize. Testing people will test whether the code will work for the current project or not. So same way, if I say code, everyone will wake up. Okay. So in code, what you have to rating, last thing you have to code the reverse order. What is the order you have to give? Descending order from 27 to 1. So I want to find which is, before that I cannot, when I do discriminant analysis, with this raw data I cannot do conjoint analysis. I have to do with coding. How to code? You will have, this is the coding you like coding. How many levels I have in life? How many levels? In life of the paint, how many levels? 3 levels. Life of paint, 3 levels. Color of paint, how many levels? 3. Price, how many levels? 3. So I have to give, if 3 level, I have to give 2 variable. I have to give code like this. First one, variable 1 and variable 2. That is life. If it is 3 level, I have to give only 2 variable. If it is 3 level, I have to give 2 variable. If it is 4 level, I have to give what? 3 variable. How I am going to code? You see that you have V1, V2. Always you have to code, if it is first level, you take, what is first level? You have, see here, life. Yeah, life below. You have to code like this. Life 3, 4, 5. If it is 3 level, you have to take only 2 variable, V1, V2. Code 1, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, minus 1. If it is 4 level, how many variables? Then you have coding, how the coding? 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, then minus 1, minus 1. Clear? Listen, suppose I repeat once again. If it is 3 level, you have coding, you should have identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. If you have 4 level, you have 1, 0, 0, 3 variable, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Then you have minus 1, minus 1. Clear? If you have 4 level, you have 1, 0, 0, 3 variable, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, then minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay. This way you can, if you have in practical real-time data, any number of level you can code. You can code. Okay. Same way price, 3 level, so 1, 0, 0, 1. If you take first data, my first option is this. First combination this. What is the life? 5. So if it is 5, what is the coding? You see here, life 5 means what is the coding? Minus 1, minus 1. So I have, see here, variable 1, under that minus 1, minus 1. Next you see here, next one is 50, price is 50. If price is 50, what is the coding? 1, 0. So here V3 is 1, 0. You see here, V3 is 1, V4 is 0. What is the third combination? You have green. For green, what is the coding? 1, 0. So your V5 and V6 is 1, 0. V5, V6, 1, 0. Like this, you have to code all 27 combination. Then you have to perform conjoint analysis. So what you have to do for conjoint analysis? I have opened the data. Yes. Now you know what is this data, correct? Now go to analyze. You have to use regression only. Regression, linear. Here, what is variable 7? Where I have given rating 27 to 1. That is variable 7. That should be independent. Variable 1 to variable 6 should be independent. Okay. We have to take the equation. I told you, no, this minus 7.11. When I taught multiple regression, I told you which has more important. This value you have to take, minus 7.11, 0.111, 5.44. This value you have to take. Again you have to write in a word file. What is our aim for doing conjoint? You have to find the best combination of paint you should keep in your rack and least combination. For that, what you have to do, please this, you have to prepare a utility table. You see here, the value, this is what? Output table. This is the output table, minus 7.11, 0.11 and 5.44. This value you have to keep, listen, minus 7.11 and 0.11, variable 1 and 2. You have to find the variable 3. For that, what you have to do, if you add minus 7.11 plus 0.11, because if you have 3 level, how many variable we define? If it is 3 level, we define 2 variable. So here minus 7.11, 0.11 for variable 1 and variable 2. You have to find for variable 3. For that, what you have to do? Minus 7.11 plus 0.11. How much? Minus 7. Numerically opposite is plus 7. If you add all the part utility, you have to get 0. If you add the part utility, you have to get what? 0. Similarly, price we got, that is a variable 3, 5.44 we got. 5.44, variable 5 is minus 0.11. In the output, SPSS output we got. 5.44 minus 0.11, how much? 5.33. So, this is minus 5.33. But part utility, listen, I missed one minus. This should be minus 5.33. This should be what? Minus 5.33. Here 3.11 minus 0.88. How much? Minus 2.23. This way you have to find the third variable value. What is the range of utility? Range of utility, you have to subtract the maximum minus minimum value. Among life, what is maximum? Part utility? 7. What is minimum? Minus. Minus of minus is what? 14. So you have 3 attributes. What are the 3 attributes for paint? You have life, price, then color. Out of 3 attributes, what customers prefer first? Either they'll give first importance to life or price or color. That you can find out. So for that you have to calculate a range utility. How much? 14.11. For price 5.44. This is minus of minus 5. That is 10.77. That is what? 10.77. For color, 3 minus of minus is 5.34. 5.34. First one is 14. Second one is 10. Third one is what? 5 point. 14, 10, 5 point. Among 14, 10, 5 point, which is highest? 14. So if they want to buy paint, they are giving first importance to life. If it give more life, when they are not bothered about price, they are not bothered about color. They bother about what? Life. Second one is what? Price. Third importance only color. I told you best combination and least combination. Best combination among life, which is highest? 5 years. Customers prefer paint which gives 5 years life. And price 50 rupees, 5.44. That should be minus 5.33. Color green. So what is the best combination? 5 years, the paint should give 5 years life. Which price? 50 rupees per liter. And which color? Green color. What is the least preference? 3 years life. Paint will give 3 years life and 70 rupees. That is minus 5.33. I committed a small printing mistake, typographic error. Minus 5.33. And which color they don't like? Minus. No, green is minus. Minus 2.23. So you should not keep 3 liters, the paint which gave 3 years life and 70 rupees per liter and cream color. Because cream color, you see that very soon it will fade or you will get more dust. They don't like. So this will be helpful for any person. If you join in an organization, you can analyze data. I have given seed. Either you can produce more seed or more food based upon this seed is in your hand. Okay. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you. I said my Facebook, I am every day half an hour I'll spend in social media. When I travel, I'll use my Facebook ID is Vasumathy Armugam. You mentioned that I am Islamia student. Today itself, if you give request, I'll accept. Because I have 1,000 friend pending requests. So if you give today Islamia College student, I attended your session like message, I'll accept only today. Tomorrow if you give, I'll not accept. I already have 1,000 pending. I have 5,000 alumni. I used to help them for their summer internship. TCS, now I am talking with the TCS. TCS is going to give summer internship for our students, paid internship. And CTS also. No problem, sir. They will talk only now. No problem. So if you need any help, if it is possible for me, time permits, I'll help you. Okay. Bye. Best of luck. Have a bright future. Again, I'll say, Abdul Kalam said, everyone, what is the quote? Everyone will not have equal talent, but we have equal opportunity to use our talents. Okay? Have a great day. Bye. Thank you, sir. Sharp 30.
Dear students, for the past 1 to 1.5 years, 1.5 hours, okay, what you have grasped, what you have understood. Madam has presented you some of the very basic business case studies, very practical case studies. Programming is not only the career for computer science students. Okay, there is another area, a very bigger job opportunities are there in the area of data science. Okay, the things that you have grasped over the past 1.5 hours is that you should have some basic knowledge of statistics. Basic knowledge of statistics. Now you have learnt what is the meaning of correlation. Madam has presented you case studies based on multivariate analysis and regression. Okay. Now you know what is a dependent variable and independent variable. Okay. So this workshop is to expose you for the field of data analysis, data analytics and others. Okay. So there is a great deal of opportunity is there for you that I want you to know. You should have some basic knowledge of statistics. Okay. You have learned that correlation varies between -1 to 1. -1 to 1. Okay. So opportunities are plenty for you. It is up to you to grasp. Okay. Certainly it is not possible to introduce all the concepts of data science within the 2 sessions of this workshop. Okay. You have to improve further. Okay. Now I call upon Professor Mohammad Nawaz Basa sir to propose the formal vote of thanks for the first session.
Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon to all. It gives immense pleasure to thank our management, our most respected secretary and correspondent, Ali Janab Ella Munir Ahmad Saab and Dr. T. Muhammad Ilyas sir for supporting us to conduct this one-day workshop. I also thank our brother, member, Janab L.M. Abraham Saab for keenly having more interest to attend this training program with his own interest and having more interest to learn new concepts related to the computer field. So really, it's our pleasure that you are attended. Thank you, sir. And now I have assigned to thank vote of thanks, because giving vote of thanks is a very big duty, I feel, because it's a very big responsibility. If I miss to thank those who have given an excellent presentation, none other than that our resource person, Dr. Vasumathy Ma'am, Dean, Associate, VIT University. Ma'am, really the session was very useful, and by the way you have presented the session and you have given the information, it is more interesting. It is related with practical examples. Really, I too enjoyed with my students. I hope all our students are enjoyed and learned a lot from your informative session, ma'am. So, on behalf of the department and my own behalf, I thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks for taking efforts to be a part of this workshop, ma'am. Thank you. And thank all the students and participants for attending patiently in this session. And I hope I need your kind cooperation in the second session also, because we are expecting the very big personality from the same institute, that is VIT. Dr. Ganesan sir is going to deliver his data science presentation in the next session. Thank you. Thanks for participating. Thanks, Onanda.
If any one of you to give your feedback. Only one is allowed from the recipient side. Can anyone come and give your feedback on the morning session? One. Come.
Hello. Thank you very much, ma'am. Your session was so knowledgeable that being here made our day. You gave lot of information about data, and you said how data is useful in our day-to-day life. And you taught us how data can make big businesses and make lot of decisions by predicting the analyzing the data. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being for us.
So with this, our first session gets over. We will disperse for prayer and lunch and come back at 2:15. Assemble back again at 2:15 for the afternoon session. Thank you.
Students,